Hey guys, welcome to our Dota 2 basic series where we're gonna make you pro, period. Expect your mental and actual MMR to go up by 500 by the end of this video. Today we'll be talking about smoke ganks. Here are the basics. Smoke of the Seat turns people invisible and let them walk 15% faster. The invisibility part lets you walk past wards, and the speed part lets you get closer to enemy and make them have less time to react. It's probably the strongest item in the entire game since it almost always guarantees you a successful ganks if you do it correctly. Why do you think the item has a 10-minute cooldown in the shop? Now before you go as high as a kite with them smokes, here's a couple things to keep in mind before your next game. Number 1, have a clear goal in mind. Are you ganking the enemy carry, or are you just going through the jungle hoping to find anybody? Sometimes finding anybody is good enough to get a tower, but more times than not you want them to kill a carry hero or a hero with huge teamfight impacts. This gives you more options like going to high ground or taking a Roshan. Sometimes a hero is just ungankable because they're too tanky or could escape too easily. Always be really clear to your teammates who you're going for so your team doesn't randomly split off in the jungle and start the fight out of position. Number 2, decide how many friends to bring along. Unless you're doing some sort of late game death boss smoke, you probably don't need to bring everybody on your team. Not only are your teammates not farming or pushing out waves, your opponents will find it very suspicious that everybody just suddenly disappear off the map. After you figure out who you want to gank, decide how many people you need to actually get the kill. If you know that they're healers or mass disablers or silencers, you might want to change the number of heroes you bring along. Judge the best of your abilities and bring along your friends. Don't take more, don't take less. Number 3, timing. Alright, you want to gank the Phantom Lancer, and you think that having a Blink Lion plus a Clockwork could do the job. What about the timing though? Are there 4 heroes missing off the map? Cause for all you know, they could be hiding behind the Phantom Lancer. In this example, there were a couple heroes showing in the mid lane, and Silencer already uses Global, so we know this gank will work. Another thing to avoid is to smoke when there's a wave of creep in front of your tower. That sends a big red flag to your opponent that nobody's defending tower, perhaps they're smoke ganking us. Also, if you watch your day-night vision video, you know that at night your smoke could break before you have vision of the enemy. Things could go terribly wrong if they have defensive ward and get the jump on you first instead. Number 4, draw a path and decide who is leading. Don't be that team that smokes and then runs around like headless chickens. Minimize the number of ramps you need to walk up to avoid unpleasant surprises. Make sure that your best initiator is leading the charge, for example a line with Blink Dagger. Too often I see a hero without a stun leading the gang and then realize, oh, I actually can't stop the enemy hero from running away. Also make sure that this person has detection if you're facing against heroes with invisibility. Keep in mind that supports generally walk slower, so make sure you wait up for that slow Witch Doctor because hey, he's providing a ton of damage for your gank. Number 5, beware of the smoke location. Before you activate the smoke, get in the habit of dropping a sentry to make sure the enemy team don't have vision of your smoke. Or better yet, go near one of your towers to do it. I can't say how many times when one team sees the enemy team doing a smoke and end up turning the gank around because of all these extra information they got. There are a lot more uses for Smoke of the Seat besides ganks, but we'll cover that in another day. I hope this one helped, and of course you are now more pro than you were 3.5 minutes ago. Hey guys, this is Luminous from Relax You're Fine. If your friend is constantly failing their smoke ganks, maybe send them this video so they could gank a little bit better. Hope you guys are enjoying our content, and we're still making them every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. The best way to support us is to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you, and we'll see you next time.